Good morning, day 37. Today we're walking around a super nice flat track around a park.
Yeah, it's nice to have a little wet area over there for kids.
Yeah.
It has a park, it has a baseball field, and it's freaking flat.
Yeah. We went on a little trail last night.
Thanks, AJ.
Yeah, AJ took us up into Mount Timpanogos. Yeah, it's very pretty up there. The trail, you first get on it and it's like, oh, that's like straight up. Great. And then it did flatten out a little bit, but it's still all uphill.
It didn't flatten out a little bit.
It was, yeah, it wasn't
My
level.
legs are still hurting. They were shaking last night.
Yeah. But yeah, it was very cool driving up into that middle of that canyon.
It was pretty.
Yeah.
Look at that. It was pretty. I'm not freaking doing it again. I was like, dude, we've been doing this for a little over a month. Do you think we could have taken us on a little bit of an easier trail? Evidently not.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, even this hurts. And I'm going on a hike with Lorena today, so yeah, keep me in your prayers.
Just think of all the gains you'll get from this. Struggle makes things better. Yeah.
The good news is I don't have to go on a hike tonight.
Yeah.
You guys, I saw a snake.
She saw a piece of leather in the road.
No, it was flat and snake. It was alive at one time.
At one time. But it was flat and
I'm
dried
sure-
out.
I'm pretty sure it was a rattlesnake.
Well, it was kind of hard to tell. It was only a foot long.
I'm pretty sure it was a rattlesnake. It probably wanted to attack me at one time.
Looking at it, it kind of looked like maybe it was a gopher snake.
It was probably a rattlesnake.
Uh-huh.
I'm a snake expert.
Yeah. Says the most common snake in the area is a gardener snake still.
That's disgusting too. But better than a...
Way better than a rattlesnake. They do have a few variations of those around here, though. But from what I understand, they're usually on the higher elevations where all the little snakes are lower.
Well, you know what I was thinking about last night?
No?
Okay, so I was remembering when we had small kids, right? And now we have all older kids. And trying to, it's really difficult to wrap your head around that the kids aren't small anymore and trying to step away from them. Not step away from them, but, it's really difficult. Like trying to remember that they're adults now. But it's hard. You're still worrying about them, but you can't keep an eye on them.
It's just a different level of worry.
Yeah.
They got to do their own thing.
Sure. We're gonna go in here and see what that.
Yeah, it branched off earlier.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, like how does one? If you guys have done it, if you guys have adult children. Of course, it doesn't help that I'm a word, but how do you guys let go and just, I don't know, not necessarily, I don't know, it's hard to stop worrying and there's so many things that can go wrong and I'm trying not to think of those things. But how do you guys do it? Just turn a blind eye?
Sometimes
I was thinking about that last night.
You can't worry about things that you can't control.
I have control issues, remember?
Yeah, well, how far does that get you?
It's right here.
It's right here, yeah. Where we're worrying about worrying.
But you know, if you think about it this way, if it wasn't for my worrying, would have I taken Tucker to the doctors when, all that started happening?
Yeah.
If it wasn't for my worrying...
See, now you're trying to rationalize it.
Well, I'm just saying, there's certain parts of my worrying that actually is really great.
Well, yeah, you should worry to some extent, but not all of it.
I mean, if it wasn't for my worrying, I wouldn't have taken Brianne to the doctors. I wouldn't have taken... Oh. Okay, there is a story. Bad mom moment. Abigail said her knees hurt. I was like, just go to school, Abby. She doesn't want to go to school. For 3 weeks, I made that kid go to school. Yeah, she needed surgeries. Took her to the doctor, put her in braces, did all that. Then they would do physical therapy until finally we decided to do surgery on her legs. I felt really bad after that one. Poor Abby. She was a church this week though. I tell you the name of it, but she has EBS, but the knee surgery, I forget the name of the knee surgery. It's really long. The surgeon just spouted it off, and I was like, okay. Oh, it was interesting, to say the least. This park is actually pretty big.
It's a pretty big park.
Sorry, my allergies. Oh, water. Oh, deep water.
One loop, I feel like, is almost half a mile.
I don't know.
Well, maybe. I don't know. It's pretty big.
It's nice. It's nice and almost all the way flat.
Yeah. There's barely even a grade.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Although the sidewalks here are very small.
Yeah, they have small sidewalks.
Very small.
We have to stand shoulder to shoulder.
I was going to say something.
Yeah. But from here, even from this park, we're not too far away from the house. You can still see the hills. You know, the one that we...
Covered in hills.
Well, that hill right there is one we did the first night we were here.
Stupid. Yeah, you guys, my neighborhood doesn't have hills. I'm not going to bitch about those hills. I probably will, don't get me wrong. But not like before. I mean, they have hills that go up, but not up and then up and then up and then up. And then more up. And don't forget more up.
And by the time we leave next week, she'll be used to them and get home and be like, what was I complaining about?
So it takes us a little bit more than 10 minutes to get all the way around.
Nice. So that ought to work out perfect. 4 times around and
Yeah.
should be right about 45 minutes.
I think you're probably right about the half a mile. About double the size of the track.
It's about there, yeah. Maybe not quite half a mile, but pretty close.
Pretty wide. I think it's square.
Yeah, it's pretty square, that's for sure.
They've got lots of flights here too.
Yeah. Lots of flies.
Lots. Oh.
I know.
Yeah, so talk to the kids, saw Lulu. I miss her. I'm used to having her with me all the time now. And one time I looked on camera and Abby was pushing her down and wouldn't let her get up. And I felt so bad for her. Poor Lulu. She just wants to lay with you. But again, Shane won't let me take her.
Yeah.
I really wanted to.
She did. But here we are.
Yeah, there's we're gonna go back to the Salt Lake Flat. No, Salt Lake. Where we went last time we were here.
Where we saw the Salt Lake?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We didn't get to finish that trail last time we were
No,
here.
definitely where we go see Black Rock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
We can do that as definitely as one of the weekend ventures of walking.
Yeah. I mean, yesterday was a venture for sure.
Yeah. Morning.
Good morning. So I'll be excited to see that
Yeah.
and make it there.
Yeah, and then we'll go see that. Go see the Black Rock. That's a historical thing. I don't remember what it was about, but we'll check it out.
And I think AJ wants to go see a museum.
Yeah.
And I think Thursday we're going to the movies. This will be a challenge. Just because I've never gone to the movies and not gotten popcorn. So we'll see how that goes. And obviously, it's gonna go.
It'll go.
She won't let me stop. So.
If I let you stop, you won't meet your goals.
I know.
But you're doing really well. You haven't really tried to stop, but maybe once.
Yeah. That's why it's so nice to have, like, when you're doing this, to have someone to do it with you. Maybe a more positive person than, me. Because, as Shane said, I may have just been like, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
So I know there's a lot of things that she wants. But sometimes other things, as we know, in life will step in and distract you from the main goal.
Well, no.
And give you an excuse to say, oh, I just need to do all this. That's
the whole take accountability.
Yeah, fucking accountability. Really.
Really sucks.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny because my kids are wrestlers, and I remember going to some of their practices, and one of their coaches, I keep saying to myself, I need Sean to be running behind me. Let's go! Come on, ladies. And maybe it would motivate me more. So I just kind of hear his voice in the back. It's kind of funny how things like that kind of like, oh, I should be going. But sorry, Sean. Not that you're a hard ass or anything, but you're a hard ass. But the favorite
He's a good
coach,
wrestling
too.
coach. Yeah, he's one of our favorite coaches, that's for sure.
Yeah. There was a couple. I really like Mr. Simmons too. Rich Simmons.
Yeah, Simmons is definitely great.
My kids were really lucky in that sense. They had really good coaches. If you ask me, the best. So I was lucky in watching them mature with their coaches, and I think it's really important because you see a lot when you're out there. So we're very into our kids' lives. So there is one match I didn't go to as a parent. Two, I guess if you do club too. I had COVID one time and I had to go to Brianna's. So we had to split up. So sometimes you don't get to go to all the matches, but we missed two. I missed two, Shane missed two.
Yeah, I had to work in Texas one week, so I missed one, but I just flew straight to the tournament after that.
Yeah, so he missed the first day of it.
Yeah, missed first day, caught
really
second day.
sucks because Tucker did amazing that day. I was like, oh my God, he was kicking it. Anyways, but you see other coaches and you're like, is that really the best way to coach your kid? You see other parents that you're like, I don't ever want to be like them. Parents that are, like, I've even seen a parent who, he lost his tournament, I don't remember who to, but he lost it, his kid lost it, and the parent literally had him up against the wall screaming at him. I was like, we don't do that. It's sad to see, because what kid's gonna want to do good
Yeah.
with that kind of attitude? So just remember that.
Yeah, you always
Don't do
had
that.
3 different types of parents that came. One, you could always tell who the new parent was because they're cringing. And then 2, you had your one that, you've been a wrestling family for a long time, where, they were wrestlers when they were kids, and then now their kids are wrestling, so they knew what to expect.
Yeah.
And then you have the obsessive parents.
Oof.
The ones that, those ones sucked.
We had a good laugh off the newbies.
Yeah.
I mean, we were newbies at one time, although Shane really wasn't, because Shane
I
wrestled as a
wrestled,
kid. But me, oh God, I hated it. I still make myself sick with some of them. Tucker's very aggressive, and it makes me sick. Like, and he likes to get in these positions that are like, don't do that, don't do that. And Shane's sitting next to me, that's a move, honey, he's doing it right. And I'm like, but he's, and then they hit the mat, and I'm like, the hell happened? And yeah, so it's crazy. I'll post a couple of videos of my kids wrestling on here. I won't do one of the long ones, but I also won't do one that they went out there and like boom boom. That was boring. There was a couple that I didn't even get because they hit it so fast.
Yeah, of course there was a few times, probably several times, that even Sean was like, "What the hell is he doing?" Oh, well, he pulled it off. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it helps that he's flexible too.
Yeah.
I mean, he's extremely flexible. Okay, walk way over here.
In the mud?
Well, it's better than walking in the puddle.
Clear water?
At any rate, yeah, it was always funny to watch the newbies. The best question is, when does tournaments get over? And all the people, I remember us sitting next to Heather, and we kind of looked at each other like, and it's over?
Yeah, well, when it's done.
And pack a lunch, pack extra food. We're going to be there a while.
Yeah, and bring snacks for the rest of the wrestlers, because they'll want them.
Yeah, I always brought extra, because sometimes people just don't pack their kids. We had to because Tucker, but it was, I'm telling you, he hasn't wrestled in a few years now. A year? It's been a year?
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, it was last year. He did it last year one time. I didn't get to go. So I guess I've missed 3. I just had surgery. I had a hysterectomy the week before, and I was talking to my doctor prior to. I was like, well, I have this thing, and I'd like to go to it. She's like, oh, when is it? I'm like, it's Sunday or Monday. It's Sunday. It was Saturday, Sunday, something like that. It was
Sunday. It was a Sunday tournament.
And she's like, you mean like a week and 2 days? I'm like, yeah. She's like, you're not going. And yeah, she was right. I was still planning on going, even though she said don't go. But it wore me out to go up my one flight of stairs. I was like, oh, sometimes we put a chair in the landing so I could sit there. That shit hurt sometimes. But I didn't get to go to that. And I think he ended up pulling off 3rd. 2nd? 3rd.
3rd, yeah.
Yeah. So, but I didn't get to go to it, so I guess there's 3 we didn't go to.
Yeah. That last one, we both missed.
Yeah. He stayed home and took care of me.
Yeah.
Bree went with him and videoed it, and she was going to call me and we were going to do a video chat, but she decided it was probably better that way. half the time I was sleeping, so yeah. But hey, now that I've run on about parents, be a good parent. That's
Yeah.
what we're saying.
Definitely.
Be there with your kid. I hated it when people would say, oh, my dad's coming, oh, my mom's coming, and then you see the disappointment when they're looking around and there's no parent there. Those are the kids usually I'm screaming for, you know, just because you don't want to see a kid upset. So, yeah. But we had a good team. We had good kids. Yeah. The group of kids that Tucker hung out with were wrestling from, you know, little. And so it was kind of a cool little, I wish that some of them would have stuck with it.
Yeah.
Some of them couldn't, but I really wish some of them would have, just for the sake that it would have been fun to see more than just I think it was 3 of them.
Yeah.
But it was exciting to see how they all grew, you know, and everything. So, and even as a little guy, Tucker put goals. Like, there was this one kid that he could not beat the first year. And we're like, dude, that kid is a freaking champion. He had all these things on his jacket of champion. And as a little kid, you know, you do youth club and stuff like that. And, like, it's okay. Boy, he was not okay with it.
Yeah.
He worked his ass off. And, well, middle school, they went back and forth. I mean, he won him the next year one time. Then, maybe 2 times. Then, in middle school, they'd go back and forth. Come high school, he never won Tucker again. So.
That, and they changed weight classes too.
Well, no, they were together.
Kinda.
Well.
Not when it was Tucker's senior year.
Well, no, they weren't. They didn't wrestle Tucker's senior year.
Yeah. I know, because he was a different weight class.
Yeah, he was down at 126 and Tucker's at 132. But yeah, it was fun to see them wrestle because they wrestled the same way a lot. The ways that they're both squirmy little turds. That and another kid that Tucker would wrestle. That kid just wanted to beat Tucker so bad, and his parents were so. Oh, I hated them. Sorry, it wasn't nice. A mom pulled him off of the mat. The dudes are the same size. It was nice. It was one of the only kids that were Tucker size. Usually Tucker had to, was not 106. It was 80.
Yeah, for quite a long time. Yeah, he was 20 pounds underweight.
Yeah, so.
For the lowest weight class.
And this kid was the same weight as him, and I was like, his freshman year, and I was like, score. I mean, hey. But, poor kid, not gonna name him. But at any rate, Tucker did end up tearing his
rotator cup.
And they call it the old man tear because instead of tearing it this way, you tear it this way. And Tucker we went to another doctor. We chose to go to another doctor that was an athletic one and let us continue through high school. And he said, you'll know. So he has chosen not to have the surgery and just let it get worse. So when he complains about it, I'm like, well, it was your fault, dude. And truly, it kind of is his fault. He didn't want to get it fixed. Now he's doing electrical apprentice, holding heavy things. Kind of his fault.
Yep.
Holding accountability. you go. If I have to be held accountable, so do you. I've rambled on enough now.
Yeah. All right. Day 37. Just starting out.
Tomorrow's halfway.
Tomorrow's halfway day. It's in between 37, 38 will be halfway.
Yeah, so halfway through that day.
Halfway through today.
No.
Yeah.
It says 28 point da 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 da.
Today would be, if you were 37.5, we would put us at 75.
Okay. Halfway.
Yeah.
So tomorrow means I am technically over.
Oh,
halfway.
a little over half.
Okay.
Yes. Okay.
So
All right.
today
Day
at
37.
noon.
We're not rambling no more.
Okay, I'm
We're
done.
All right.
Have a
See
good
you
day.
guys. Bye.